Alright, so I'm going to be showing you how to get the Moonveil Katana. It's basically a dex intelligence weapon, so those who are trying to have a hybrid build, which I'm working towards myself. But yeah, it's basically the Moonlight Greatsword for us weebs, so it gives us some a magic attack off the very powerful magic attack, and it scales with our dex and our intelligence. So I would highly recommend getting this weapon, and I'm gonna run and show you where to get this weapon real quick. I'm definitely gonna be using it on my PvP builds and PvE builds. And yeah, it has basically the normal Katana moveset. Everything except the R2 is changed to both, and the R1 is changed. Let me get a little more juice in the tank. Show you guys that. And yeah, definitely want to get this weapon. And the initial hit and the energy beam hit are counted as two separate hits from what I've gathered. So keep that in mind, but most normal ads get one shot by this. So yeah, without further ado, okay, how do we get this? So if you want to get this as early as possible, you don't even have to do anything special. So these are usually the starter zone areas. Gate front is usually where you go to go on the main quest line. So from gate front, you can just travel to the east all the way to this church, I would recommend, or travel up to here. You should have some of these waypoints, but if you don't, it's whatever. But your point is, from the map, give you a good view of the map, you want to enter Gale Tunnel. Now Gale Tunnel has a rear entrance and a front entrance. I think the rear entrance is locked though, so we're going to go ahead and travel to Gale Tunnel really quickly. And yeah, I'm going to show you guys how to get this. Once in Gale Tunnel, you just want to start sprinting, just get past. All these ads are a pain in the ass. Like, they're super in-game ads. And yes, you can one-shot them. Not like that, but from the behind, they do take damage. But all in all, you just want to run through them. I was just showing you guys the good damage. After you do exactly what I did, you want to keep going straight, because there's a fuck ton of enemies in here and they'll follow you. Keep going straight, hit this right, and you'll hit this grace right here. Reset everything, light it. Now don't get turned around, go back around. Back through this door, all the enemies will be reset, and right in here is the boss that's going to give you the weapon. Now this boss, I'm going to warn you, is a pain in the ass. You're in an extremely small room, and he likes to do a couple of things. So he'll shoot a fireball at you, easily dodgeable enough, but it has splash damage. It'll create a pool of lava, and if you step in a pool of lava, you'll take double damage. So if the fireball hits you, you'll take damage. If the lava hits you, you'll take damage. Also, he'll do a charging attack where he'll keep the fireball in his mouth, and it's very erratic. He'll charge right at you, and there's very little room. He's almost as big as the room. So what I like to do is circle him when he does the charging attack while locking onto him in the camera, and he'll often do it twice in a row. So just keep circling him with the big circles, and it'll keep you out the way, because when he does the charging attack, he also leaves pools of lava. So this whole room will basically be flooded with lava. It'll be a battle of attrition. Just keep circling him and finding your attacks open. His last attacks are pretty easy to avoid. They're sword swipes. One, he'll swipe always from the left, smash his weapon down on the ground, and always from the left he'll do a wide swipe to where you can jump over it, but I wouldn't recommend it. I would just back roll out of it. And his final attack that's melee is a jump attack, though he barely uses it, but watch out for it. Like, if he panics when he's low, he'll jump and try to land right on top of you, roll dodge from under it. Fighting him, I would recommend, he can be poisoned, and there's a merchant just outside of here, outside of this dungeon, so you can throw poison knives at it. Bring ranged anything. If you're a magic build, you're in your home turf right here. Melee is definitely not recommended with this dude. It's not enough room. I would use a bow. I did just fine with my bow and the charge shot attacks. Bring a lot of arrows, both fire arrows, poison arrows, any area you can just to whittle him down, because you want to keep him at range. You don't want the lava everywhere. Yes, you can fight melee with him, but he'll end up spewing the lava here. You won't have anywhere to move, and you'll die. But once you're done, you'll get this precious katana. Not so easy of a boss fight, kind of end game, so I wouldn't come here underprepared. And yeah, also katana for your troubles, for your dex int builds, and more guys on the way. Y'all stay safe. Peace. I'm going to show you real quick. I won't talk over it, but I'll show you real quick this back exit. So basically, I guess I am going to talk over it. But you run past the shards of grace. And you run right out here. And I'll show you where this is on the map. Also, maybe you can come right in here and fight the boss. I don't know if this is open, though, because I don't know how you can get to this area. But basically, it's slime grave. I don't see a way through this because the cliffside is in the way. But there's shoots of air and things over there, so there might be. Once again, I'll show you on the map this area. And yeah, y'all have a good day.